If your income is not enough to meet the needs of your family, if you are a student but you are not getting good grades in your exams, if you are broke after your spouse left you, if you are upset after your kid could not secure good marks in the class, if you are worried about the behavior of growing child, if you are attracting anxiety due to the rough behavior of your boss at the job, or you feel low in morale due to the lack of opportunities for advanced and affordable education in your city, this video is for you. In the next 6 to 8 minutes, I am going to tell you how you can solve your problems using a very famous 1% improvement plan. Now, the first step, which is the starting point, is that you must remember that there is no shortcut to the success. You must remember that there is no shortcut solution to any problem in this world. When you understand this fact, then you will be able to think about the sustainable solution which can have long lasting effects. Too often we convince ourselves that a massive success requires massive action, whether it is losing weight, building a business, writing a book, winning a championship, or achieving any other goal. We put pressure on ourselves to make some earth shattering improvement that everyone will talk about, but in reality, this is not the case. This strategy can never be successful in the long run. So, as I told you that we will be discussing 1% improvement plan. So, let's start with improve just 1% every day. Improve 1% every day. Improvement plan consists of improve 1% every day. Now, what does that even mean by 1% in a specific situation? So, if you are a student not getting good marks, how you can improve in your studies and secure good marks by following the 1% improvement plan, or you are an accountant joining a new company, and how you can add value to the company by following the 1% improvement plan. So whichever position you are in, you can improve your performance, you can add value to the situation by following the 1% improvement plan. Now, in today's video, let's discuss that how you can apply this expression on your job which you took over a while ago and you want to get better at it and secure quality rewards for yourself and add value to the company. The first Now let's discuss what is the action plan in case of an accountant. So if you are an accountant and you want to improve yourself at your job by following the 1% improvement plan, then what will be the action plan? So the first step in this action plan is commit yourself to learn new things and unlearn old and obsolete practices. This is the first step, a commitment to learn new things and unlearn old and useless practices. Okay, now let's create a scenario, a real time scenario, which myself also face in my every new job, which is it's your first day at your new job as a senior accountant and you want to follow the 1% and you want to follow 1% improvement plan for your department. Next step is that first you discuss with your immediate senior that you want to add value to the organization, and for that it is my plan of action. Now what you will need to do is that you will observe the existing practices and different accounting tasks that are being performed, and you will observe this for at least first 5 days. Okay, so the next step is observe the existing accounting practices for 5 days at least. Okay, after scanning the environment, the working environment in the accounts department, you find out that there is a mess, and the mess is everywhere in the department, and you would need to clean everything. Now it will be difficult to solve all the problem at once. So you need a plan in which what you will do next. You will make a priority list of issues need to be resolved. You will have to write down the problems in the hierarchy of their importance. Number one, two, three, four, five, six. Okay. Now let's suppose that you have identified many problems and write it down in a sequence of the most important at number one, and then the lesser important at number two, and it continues. So what you have listed at number one is that you find that the company is using an accounting software, but the vouchers are not printed. Vouchers are posted in the system, but these are not printed on paper, and the supporting documents such as the invoices or the bills or the copies of checks are not available. The second problem is whenever a payment is made in cash, no proof is obtained from the receiver. So you have no proof of any payment made from the company. Now, what you need to fix here in this situation? What will be the 1% improvement plan in this situation? The 1% improvement plan will be that you ask the person who prepare the voucher to take hard copy print of every voucher whenever she posts it, then obtain the relevant supporting document relevant to the transaction, then take the necessary approving signatures on it, and finally get it signed by the receiver. In case cash is paid out, and place it in a properly organized file for future reference. Now, these are the 4 or 5 steps to fix the problem of the vouchers posting system. Once this practice is implemented, you will see that the responsible accountant will find it difficult initially to implement it for a few days. But your job is to motivate her to do this practice regularly again and again, and after some time you will realize that the person finally starting to perform these tasks on her own without your supervision. Now the first problem is solved. It's time to move on to address the second problem on your priority list. Please remember that depending on the capability of the relevant person, depending on the working environment in the organization, and the depending on the control environment of the organization, this new practice may take some days. So you need to stick the plan and first try to fix this problem before moving on to catch the next one. Now, suppose that this problem is solved. The next issue which is on your priority list, is that often the checks issued by the company returned unpaid by the bank, in spite of the fact that at the time of issuing the checks, the company has sufficient funds in the bank account. Now, this is a practical real time problem which organizations often face, which have no proper accounting system. So, the 1% improvement plan for this problem could be to prepare regular bank reconciliation statement so that you can see what is left in the bank account in real terms after considering issued but unpresented checks. Now, this procedure requires a lot of attention as it takes time to get better at preparing bank reconciliation statement regularly because of the fact that this is a very specialized and technical area. But once the relevant employee gets used to it, it becomes a habit and the company can mitigate or remove altogether the risk of being embarrassed in the eyes of her creditor. You can see that habits are the compound interest of self improvement. The same way that money multiplies through compound interest, the effects of your habits multiply. As you repeat them, they seem to make little difference on any given day, and yet the impact they deliver over the months and years can be enormous. It is only when looking back 2, 5, or perhaps 10 years later that the value of good habits and the cost of bad ones becomes strikingly apparent.